So as you begin to see the lights of Bennington flickering through the trees, you turn off, heading further north and down a sort of cobbled dirt track up towards the Hob House. It's a two-story crooked building that's sort of beginning to fall apart, and the garden that once grew around it is filled with weeds and sort of tall vines. The gate to the front of it, a little white picket fence that's faded and the paint's chipped away, is open, and inside the building you can see flickering light from candles or something on the second story floor. As the car pulls up and into the area, and as the headlights swing across the building, the door opens and Amelia Court comes stumbling out of the building. She's dressed in sort of like a long gown or robe, and you can see there's stains along the arm pieces, and she's clutching something in one of her hands. As you pull in, she swings her hands up and above, and she's screaming, "No! No! Go away! It's coming! Something's coming!" And she's trying to get you to just fuck off. What are the three of you doing? She doesn't necessarily know that it's you yet. She's just seen a car approach.
Would it be worth very quickly be like, should we get her in the car and leave?
I think so. Let's get her out of here.
Let's do that. I will push open the door and say, "Miss Amelia, I think you should get in the car."
As soon as she sees that it's you, someone that she actually recognizes, she like clutches. I think, "No, you have to go. Why did you come here? I left so it would follow me. Go now. You still have time. You still have, run."
What?
Run!
I'll get out as well. Listen, we're here to help. Listen, just tell us what's coming. Tell us where it is.
I don't know. It's something that was lighter, touched or woke up.
Get in
It's
the
been
car.
following me for days. It's only getting worse. I came here so that people would be safe.
Get in the car. If we're on the road, it won't catch us, and we can talk.
I can't.
Come on.
It's not just. You have to go. And she goes back into the house, which is still ajar, and you can hear her slam the door shut.
Right.
Around you, the lights on the car go out.
Jeez.
And the engine stalls. Steven in the front seat, you like pump the clutch and you can reignite it. It's still working, but something just like passed over everything in the dark.
All right.
Well, she made a pretty convincing case.
She's a student under your care, Professor. Get your gun out. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna go around to the back, pop it open, get out a tire iron, chest it once or twice, and then head towards the house.
All right. Viv, Steven.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go up to the house, I guess.
Viv.
I don't like this. I will like do the thing where you like pop slightly out of the like scabbard of the sword just so it's like free but not out yet. He does that slightly and he's just like.
The three of you get out of the car and reduce your weapons and begin to walk up the flagstone path, which walks through this sort of like knee-high garden of tangled bushes and grass. As you do, you can see like rivulets of wind going through different points, which almost looks like paths are being carved through it as something is sort of like coalescing inside the house. On the second level, the flames of the small candles in some of the windows grow for a moment and then fade into just small little pinpricks in the darkness. The door in front of you, it looks like the hinge or something, not the hinge, sorry, the handle is being like locked open, and as you push it just slides ajar. And stepping inside, you can see in the darkness, you can just make out shapes of boxes and bookshelves where things were documented and taken away. Someone's clearly been through here and had another look at everything, and stuff's been moved around. Dust fills the air where it's been relocated. And from the second floor level, you can hear chanting as Amelia Court tries to plead or bargain with something in an ancient tongue. What are you doing?
And upstairs.
Very quietly. very quietly. I recommend.
Okay, yeah.
Got a hand on the gun.
Okay, so with Thomas at the front, you begin to ascend the staircase. You've been in here before and you know the rough layout. You can see the bedroom towards the back has lights dancing underneath it. And as you get towards it and push the door open, you can see that the bed's been jammed against the side and a line of sort of like salt has been poured into carved runes in the center where candles have been located all around the room. And Amelia Court stands in the center. Scattered around her are sheafs of paper torn from a journal, and they're all covered in sort of like arcane like sigils and designs, notes, and she's clearly taken advantage of them because you can see runes in it mirrored on the floor around it. And as she stands in the center, she's got a knife, which she's cut her own arms and blood sort of like dripping down through them into the like dressing gown or something that she's wearing, and occasionally onto the floor. She's stuttering as she talks, though, and as she's occasionally having to look down at the notes around her and try to recall something, but there is a presence in the room, and she isn't looking at you. She's looking far, far away, beyond the house, out towards the horizons around it, as she continues to try and call and plead to whatever is around you. She's not responding to you. She doesn't respond to your presence or the door opening. She seems completely committed to what she's doing. And you can feel something begin to coalesce. It's like when you go deep underwater and the pressure begins to pound in your ears. What are the three of you doing?
Let's not cross that line.
Can we try to mimic the chant?
You can try.
Yeah.
I would take an
If it's-
acting role. I think we'll apply for one. It'll be hard, but it's basically just trying to mirror it, and you can see the lines laid out around you. You can try and match it. This is... No one else roll because it is straight up not really doable. Viv, you can roll. It's going to be hard pushing extreme to match this. But it's worth a shot. So Viv, you're going to try and take up the chant as well. Tom and Stephen, what are the two of you doing?
I'm going to get the freaking tire iron ready to... something's going to come that I can hit, and I'll prove Matthew Flinders wrong.
Okay.
I guess I'll do the same with the gun.
All right, so you load the rifle, and I'll say that the two of you are basically preparing to attack something. Viv, go ahead.
Was it a handgun, right? Was it a handgun or a rifle?
Yes, it's a handgun. Go ahead and make your acting roll.
Oh,
6
can
off.
I get
Do you want to
6
spend
points?
6 points of luck?
It's not that. I'm wondering whether I spend 40.
oh, hell yes.
40's
Or
I'll tell you
30.
what,
30.
as
It would be
you
30.
begin to chant, you can feel that there is strength in these words, and you are drawing the attention of something. This is not pushing anything away, it's drawing something to you. It's if you're calling it. And as you do, the pressure in the room shifts slightly. This is where the something is attracted to Amelia or to you. If you get a hard success, you'll need to make a power roll. If you get an extreme, it is going to you. Whether that's a good thing or not, you don't know.
Then I will stick with a hard and make a power roll because I think Viv's just like, I am getting involved because I assume this will help, but I don't think he knows anything more.
Okay.
So you may have 6 points.
All right, taken. Thank you. Can you now make a power check?
Certainly.
Let me get mine.
Sorry, I'm just
Here we
checking
go.
my luck super quickly.
Oh, not great.
Again, do I want to succeed this or not?
You're not at all sure that you do. As you begin to chant, you can see that whatever Amelia was trying to draw
No,
into the room and
no,
into
no.
herself.
Sorry, very quickly. I don't want Amelia to get hurt. So I'm going to make this thing focus on me. So I will give you 12 points of luck.
No,
to
no,
make that.
you don't need to. It's going for you. The failure, unfortunately,
okay.
is not necessarily going to work in your favor, but you are absolutely going to get attention. As you do, you can see something beginning to coalesce. In the salt, which some has been stained with blood, rivulets begin to rise up and into the air as it takes on a more tangible form. A nest of worms and sort of like twisted fractions begins to rise up from the floorboards as if seeping through from the ground below, and it slowly begins to ascend into a sort of vaguely tube-like shape with a huge maw at the front through which jagged, almost bear-like teeth emerge, and it then like rears backwards and surges towards you. Amelia, seeing it not coming towards her but going towards you, yells, "No!" And you suddenly feel your like own self being pushed to the back of your skull, and when your eyes reopen, it is not Viv in control anymore. There is something else in your body, and I think we're going to leave it there because I want to talk to you about how we're going to handle this. I think we can do it in a really cool way.